So, we're not actually going to be getting Mario Kart 9. Now, the reason why I say this is because there's more than 9 Mario Kart series out. And if you look at them, you count them from Super Mario Kart to Mario Kart 64 and then Mario Kart Circuit, that's 3 games. And then you look at Mario Kart Double Dash, that's another game, and Mario Kart DS and Wii, that's the entry 6. Now, where it gets confusing is Mario Kart 7 and then Mario Kart 8. Now, Nintendo Switch didn't actually get his own Mario Kart games, so we got Mario Kart 7 and 8. So Mario Kart Tour actually does count as a mainline Mario Kart game. So, with all of this beautiful math coming together, I do believe that we will be seeing Mario Kart X. Now, when the Nintendo Switch 2 does release, I guarantee you Mario Kart X will be a launch title for the Nintendo Switch, or it could be called Mario Kart 10. But since Mario Kart Tour is actually kind of like a mainline Mario game, because you were able to play on the mobile apps, and also we did get some of the courses from that game onto the Nintendo Switch, it leads me to believe that it's a fully considered like a big mainline Mario Kart game. Now, you may argue that there's more Mario Kart games that we didn't really cover on. Like, there's a Mario Kart arcade game. This is not technically a mainline Mario Kart game because there was only about like 4 tracks in it. But overall, it's still pretty interesting that it's a kind of like a arcade game. Anyways, the main topic that we'll talk about here is what is there in the books for Mario Kart 10? Now, because we're not getting Mario Kart 9, because that's already a thing, they didn't want to name it Mario Kart 9 because it was on mobile, because it would kind of mix up the situation in Mario Kart, and they went from Tour, because not all Mario Kart games have to have a number. Because the last couple of games did have numbers, but before that we didn't have any numbers. DS, Wii, 64, whatever, Super Nintendo one. Yeah, so overall, Mario Kart 9 is probably not going to exist because that was taken place by Mario Kart Tour. And this is pretty good. Then we can get Mario Kart 10, Mario Kart X. It kind of sounds a little better. I don't know. Also, you may argue that Mario Kart Live Circus Home Tour is also considered another Mario Kart game, but I'm going to have to say it's not considered a Mario Kart game, or it's not going to be in the mainline series, because it was more like a RC car demo game in a way, where you're able to take your RC car and go all the way around your house and just play with the RC car. But that doesn't technically necessarily count as a game. Mario Kart Tour does count as a Mario Kart game, a mainline Mario Kart game, because of the fact that there's so many tracks to choose from, so many characters, so many vehicles, everything about the game. It's kind of funny that it wasn't actually released on Nintendo Switch, but you know, we can let that slide because most of the courses and some of the characters came to Mario Kart 8 Deluxe on the Nintendo Switch. Now, this is pretty interesting because now when you think about it, we're going from Mario Kart 8 Deluxe to Mario Kart 10. Pretty cool. I mean, it's a new series. It's a new kind of generation of Nintendo. So yeah, we're probably going to be seeing Mario Kart 10 or whatever. So yeah, you got that to look forward to because it looks a little different than the previous Mario Kart games that we got. It looks a little bit more like rustic style Mario Kart game. So overall, it does seem to be pretty interesting, and the reason why they decide to just skip through it is because they didn't even release a Mario Kart game on the Switch. They released a Wii U game from 2014 on the Nintendo Switch, but they didn't want to make a Mario Kart 9. So Mario Kart Tour does take the place of Mario Kart 9. So you can technically consider that to be Mario Kart 9, and then we'll be getting Mario Kart 10 for Nintendo Switch 2. Now this could be completely bogus, completely off-centered, but when you really look at it, when you look at how Mario Kart is going, and Mario Kart Tour, that game was actually pretty good. The controls were a little wonky, but the game itself was pretty good. And it seemed to be more leaning towards a official Mario Kart game. Well, it is official, but you know, it was released on different systems. Now, this game right here in particular really draws the line from what Mario Kart could be. Because in Mario Kart Tour, if you didn't know, you were able to buy costumes and stuff. So if Nintendo takes this and makes it an official Mario Kart 9, this is what Mario Kart 9 is, alright? This is Mario Kart 9. You take that and then you take some of the gimmicks from this game and put it into Mario Kart 10 on the Nintendo Switch 2. This would be really amazing because of the fact that there's so many different costumes, and we already know that potentially we're getting edit styles for characters. Like, look at the Donkey Kong. This man looks weird. So maybe it's an edit style because of the fact you will be able to use 24 different characters. So imagine seeing a Mario wearing like a Mexican hat and a Luigi golfing. A golfing Luigi. You never know because of the fact that there's so many characters, and it might be a little bit confusing to go against 5 Luigis if you're playing online or whatever. And you know, sometimes you get a little bit, where am I going, what in the world, you see. So yeah, Mario Kart is probably going to be called Mario Kart 10 because of this fact. And I really do want to see some customizations like Mario Kart Tour really did give you. It's a perfect game, a perfect prequel to Mario Kart 10. We didn't get one, so might as well take everything from Mario Kart 8 and Mario Kart Tour and try to make the best game. Call it Mario Kart 10, and then you got 2 of those games together to make the best game. We can argue that Mario Kart 8 Deluxe is the best Mario Kart game. I still do like the Wii one, but this is the best Mario Kart game because of all the tracks. The 94 tracks to choose from is pretty ridiculous. And we can also argue that Mario Kart Tour is the best one for more characters, and also the customization in the game was really, really fantastic. There are so many characters in Mario Kart Tour that it is absolutely ridiculous the amount of characters in this game. All the edit styles, everything about Mario Kart Tour is pretty cool. It's pretty awesome to be able to use different characters from different games, from different edit styles, like Mario from what's the Mario Maker, that's the one with the hammer. You can use all of those characters, Mario Sunshine, whatever the case may be. So taking this game, merging it with Mario Kart 8 Deluxe to make it Mario Kart 10 makes the most sense to me, because Mario Kart Tour is a mainline game. I don't know, I've explained this so many times, but Nintendo was really strong when this game originally released. Even about 3 years after the game released, it was still blowing up, and really, it was cool that it was a free game. A free game that you could have just got from where the store, whatever store you play on the phone. I think it would have been really, really awesome to see it on Nintendo Switch. But, you know, hey, Nintendo Switch 2 probably got us covered for that because, you know, it's most likely going to be a launch title for Nintendo Switch 2. So, what do you think about this? Do you think that Mario Kart Tour is considered Mario Kart 9 and Mario Kart 10 is going to be on the Nintendo Switch 2? Oh my goodness, I'm so sorry for saying Mario Kart 50,000 times in this video. But yeah, what do you think about it? I really, really, really would love to know your answer about this Mario Kart 10 debate. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. I really do hope you enjoyed, and I hope that you have a fantastic day. And with that being said, thank you so much for everything. And yeah, see you in the next one.